Right. 10 minutes late, but we should be alright. Evening, Callum. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well, mate. Just setting everything up and I'll be right with yous. Welcome in, Sam. Hopefully you're doing well. You have appeared. You certainly have, Snook Elevators. How you doing, mate? Doing well, thanks. Like KFC for dinner. Nice. Just loaded the exact same service. Yep, it's 2 Kilo 7011 to Edinburgh Waverley. So, there you go. And so are ginger nuts. They are quite nice, aren't they? Yeah. The biscuits. The biscuits. Alright. College again tomorrow. It will be for you, yeah, probably. Welcome in, Wesley. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Just sorting everything out. Hopefully no spads today. Crossing fingers. Crossing fingers. Mind you, I think it's been a while since I've done a spad, to be fair. And Snook Elevators has a craving for hobnobs. They are top tier biscuits, them hobnobs. They are top tier. I'm not surprised. Going to college trip on the 18th of June to Cotswold Wildlife. Oh, I'll have to get into the stream to read the rest of that message because that sounds interesting. Trip on the 18th of June to Cotswold Wildlife Park. Oh, that's nice. Right, so we got Callum, we got Sam, Snook Elevators, Wesley, and and opening doors when not at a platform or wrong side, fingers crossed. Can't promise, I can't promise. Oh, I'll have to save that to watch later. I got a Trains at Newcastle, 12th of February 1996, and it's got an Intercity Class 91. And I'm like, oh, that looks nice. So, just a simple live stream tonight. We're just going to be doing one service and then probably a little bit of free roam. And then that'll be the end of tonight's stream. We'll go until about 9 o'clock-ish. So it gives people plenty of time to enjoy the stream. Yeah, all that good stuff. Before we crack on with the stream, I am going to just share it across the different servers that I am part of, so that people who do want to watch, they can come straight in. But yes, we are driving a 158 tonight because, well, the plan was originally to drive the Class 170, but you all commented on how much you wanted to see the Sprinter tonight, so I thought, why not? You're not late, mate, don't worry, we're just about to start. Just about to start, mate. Okay, so, welcome in, Lee. Good evening, Sam. There's orange, strawberry and pineapple, it looks like. Fair enough. Okay, so 2 Kilo 7011 to Edinburgh Waverley. Let's get going, guys.
Welcome to the ScotRail service to calling at. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
Registered straight away. 2 Kilo 70. Playing Croydon again, no worries. If I remember rightly, that's a Roblox game. Need to try those cream-filled cookies Britannia has. Oh yeah, definitely a good idea. Sorry, I didn't read that. We are in the Leavenworth livery. Or the Leven livery if you want to shorten it. 1587. Hoping everything goes well with the textures today. We all know what console textures are like. As we in Bonnie, Scotland, how about some Scottish music? I can't play music. Otherwise, you know, copyright and everything like that, but get some bagpipes playing, it'd be fine. You certainly can, Lee. You can play the music. Northumbrian 158 went? Oh, not sure. Nothing's been announced for anything like that, so can imagine it'll be a while before we get anything like that. It's a nice livery, isn't it? Probably one of the bests out of ScotRail. Was racing a tram. Oh, nice. So we're going to be calling at Cameron Bridge, Kirkcaldy, Kinghorn, Burnt Island, Aberdour, Dalgety Bay, Inverkeithing, North Queensferry, Dalmeny, Edinburgh Gateway, Haymarket and Edinburgh Waverley. Nice straightforward service this. So the reason why I came back to Fife Circle is because I realised I hadn't streamed on this route in absolutely ages. And I thought, wouldn't it be nice to revisit this route again? Do I prefer the 170 or the 158 on this route? I prefer the 158 to be fair, although the 170 does run pretty nice. I will say it does run pretty nice on this route. I like that as well, where you still got the travel line. Does anybody remember travel line in the northeast? This is purely and simply for people who lived in the northeast. If you remember travel line and you've still got it, wow. Because that's something I don't see in my local area anymore. Used to be plastered all over the buses, travel line. Who likes Scotch egg? Ooh. Now, yeah. Scotch egg, yeah. That is quite nice, actually. I remember trying one a couple of years back. And I remember liking it. Here comes Cameron Bridge, indeed. Scotch egg is absolutely lovely, you're right. Can't go wrong with that. Access point there. Oh, bricks, ballast bags, a couple of corns. That's not going to do them any good. We've overshot it just a tiny bit, but to be fair, and let's be honest with you, you could fit about 10 carriages on this platform. 158 fresh out of Cameron Bridge? Yeah, of course we can. Someone once told me Scotch egg would make a good Pringle flavour. I just laughed. Yeah, I don't think that would work as a very good Pringle flavour, would you? It would be very acquired as well, I would say that. Got a perfect stop. Yeah, well, some of us don't get that when we're looking at access points and track ballast. Rex. Oh, got these train planters to complete. Still got a few to do on this route. This is probably depicting the Leven branch when it was first opened. Wesley prefers the Leven livery. Not surprised, to be fair. It's nice. Full beans. Oh, that tells me where the drainage is going then. Oh. Okay, yeah. I can see how that works. Should have done guard mode and been your guard. Maybe next time. Yeah, maybe next time, mate. To be fair, if anybody is guarding the service, do let me know. Or if anybody's guarding on Trenton World at all. 158 has best engine noises of all sprinters. I could disagree with that statement. I mean, the 156 is a perfect contender. Welcome in, Kenan. Hopefully you're doing well. Wesley is driving. Fair enough. Who's tried haggis? No, I haven't. Running 6 minutes late cause this guy not going on a green light. Ah. Right. I see. Why is he not going on a green light? Must be a new player. Went to a Leyland and Volvo Olympian running day today. And how was it? Did you enjoy yourself? Leyland National Buses, the fathers of the pacer. I've been on a few 156s now in the Northeast. They are nice sounding engines. Yes, they're truck engines. Not many people know that, which is quite funny. Average Riva bus service. Done it quite a few times. Oh dear. I'll be doing a premiere on it. Oh, nice. Anybody into their buses, be sure to check out Kanan's YouTube channel. Don't get me started on Arriva buses. Oh, do you know what? They are atrocious, aren't they? I have Arriva in my local area, and yeah, these buses, they can test your patience very much. I'm so glad Arriva Trains Northern doesn't exist anymore. They were atrocious too. For me, favourite train acceleration sounds are high-speed train Valenta. Oh yeah, definitely. 158, 156, 185, get in. 225 set. Oh yes. The 225 set. Oh, beautiful sounds. Beautiful sounds. The Arriva drivers in Derby are quite nice. Must have that rare patch then of Arriva drivers. To be fair, some are okay in my local area, others they just look at you as if to say, why are you getting on my bus? Stagecoach can be questionable sometimes. Oh my god. Yeah, I've heard horror stories about Stagecoach. My local bus companies are First and Stagecoach. My local bus company is just Arriva. To anybody who has Stagecoach, you're kind of lucky. Because my area is solely dominated by Arriva. I've not been on a bus in years, probably since before I passed my driving test. Well, yeah, I can understand that. You know, if you can drive there, why get a bus? Yeah, I get the point on that one. Yeah. Oh, we've gone to single line running just for the moment. I got assault alarm off Arriva Derby. What do you mean by that? My local companies are Nottingham City Transport and Trent Barton. Oh, nice. My local bus companies are Oxford Bus Company and Stagecoach. I think mine's County Durham, you know. I think mine's under Durham, you know. Thinking on. Is it under Durham? Do you know, I don't really pay much attention to them, so... Oh, Azuma. So I'll have to have a look next time I'm on the bus. AI, of course, you can't drive these, unfortunately. But on Edinburgh to Glasgow, you can drive them. You're a bit further down the line compared to me. Yeah, you might be a bit behind, because I did have a little bit of overspeeding at some point out of Cameron Bridge. I think it's an 801. Yeah, it is an 801. If I said it was an 800, my apologies. 800 was on the mine. Are you in the East Midlands, if you don't mind me asking? I'm in the northeast of England. Good evening, Joe. Welcome into the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Where Stagecoach have ADL Enviro 400 EVs, ADL being Alexander Dennis. Oh, Alexander Dennis. Oh, not bad, not bad. There's some good buses, Alexander Dennis. Is the Highlands in the game? Unfortunately not, Lee Grant. However, they have been highly requested. I am yourself? Yeah, I'm doing very well, Joe. Thanks for asking. You just missed the 801. Well, you managed to see it on my end of things, so... Little treat there. I almost overspeed. Didn't see the 25 there. Do you know what? I think I did as well. I think I overspeeded as well. Try again. I like the Trent Barton, Alexander Dennis, ADL Enviro 200 MMCs. Fair enough. 81 needs fixing anyways. Yeah, it needs louder sounds. The 802 is basically the most realistic at the moment. Joe Dobson released the Subway Sim 2 video for the members, which will be out tomorrow. Fair enough. The Enviro 400 EVs can be questionable though, lol. I think I have Enviro 400s. I think I do. Either that or they're Enviro 300s. No, they can't be. They have to be Enviro 400s. I distinctively remember seeing a 4 on the back of the bus. They're good double-deckers as well. The 805 has cracking sounds. I've never heard 805 having cracking sounds before. Interesting. Does your bus run on time? Or anyone's? No. They turn up when they turn up. And that could be sometimes up to an hour late. I'm hoping to get my NHVC video out by Wednesdays or Thursdays if you want to pop in. Well, you know where to go if you like your buses, guys. Where I am, there's also Enviro 400 MMCs and Scania Enviro 400s. Ooh, nice. Scania as well. In my opinion, the 805 is the best Hitachi AT300 in the game. Pretty solid opinion, that. That I can back up. We need more Scottish routes, I agree, Lee. Same here, I use the R in the afternoon and the S in the evening, which sometimes doesn't show up or on time. It just happens, doesn't it? bus companies in the UK, that they can sometimes be very underperforming. I meant the All About 805 sounds good. Oh, right, I see. Oh, that's what you meant. Forgot how we say things up north for a second there. That's cracking, that. Away, Rex, get with the programme. Ooh, I do like the old Scania N28 OUD ADL Enviro 400 city biogases. Yeah, I'm fuming about it most of the time. Can imagine. I can imagine, honestly, I can. Also, I wanted to update you guys on something. From last stream, I was thinking about what I would do for 1,000 subscribers, and I have made my decision on what I want to do for 1,000 subscribers. I'll have an announcement on this later on in the Discord server as well. But I am going to do a name and face reveal when I reach 1,000 subscribers. Kind of like what Richie did, where he revealed his face. I'm going to do the same, but additionally, you're also going to know my name as well. Because obviously, everybody by now knows my real name isn't Rex. But it's a while off now. It's a while off. Okay, it's a while off because I'm not at 1,000 yet. But I have been noting that the subscriber count is slowly bumping up. No, my name isn't Rex, Sam. But yes, I decided that it was a good idea because obviously, you know, you guys have been calling me Rex for a long time, and I thought it'd be nice if you knew what my name actually was. Of course, I do regard that as private information, but I'm happy with it, to be fair. Yes way, Kanan, yes way. But yeah, my real name is not Rex, and you'll find out what my real name is when I do a name reveal at 1,000 subscribers along with a face reveal. Will I be using Facecam in streams after I reach 1,000 subscribers? I'll have to find one if I decide to. But, yeah. If I can find one and it's compatible with my PlayStation 5, then I will. But it's interesting news, isn't it, guys? It's taken me a while to actually come to bounds of this as well. Because, obviously, it's not great when somebody tries and leaks your name. Oh, we've got another 158 coming in. This time it's paired with a 170. I had to stop my service as my eyes are starting to hurt, so I'm just going to listen to the stream. This virus, however, has taken its toll on me. Well, I hope you get well soon. I really do. Be nice to see you well again, mate. We need the 158 on the Great Western Railway. Oh yeah, I agree with that. It'd be nice. But yeah, that's the plan for 1,000 subscribers. Obviously, I had to consult family about that, you know, to ask them if that was okay. And they said to me, that's entirely up to you. If you want to do that, you can do. So I've been given their permission, and they're happy with it. I should be going to doctors tomorrow to hopefully get well by next weekend or so. Yeah, hopefully you find out what it is, because it sounds nasty what you've got. Love the 158, never seen one in Essex. Fair enough. If you heard about that virus on the cruise, I'm kind of worried about it. Yeah, I did as well. Not a very nice thing, is it? It's giving me COVID-19 vibes, if I'm being completely honest. I'm really hoping they can contain it and it doesn't spread. Otherwise, we'll end up back into square one with the pandemic from 2020. But I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay, Callum, because they're taking the necessary precautions about it, and they're being careful this time, because I don't think they were very careful when we had the pandemic from COVID. This time, I think they're taking absolutely every necessary precaution possible. I mean, sometimes people blow it out of proportion. That is also true. That is also true. I mean, of course, for the people who are on that cruise ship, it must be the worst thing ever for them. And my heart goes out to them and their families. Hoping everything goes well. Have you seen the cross-country timetable? I haven't. There is a Disney movie set in Scotland called Brave. Oh, God. I watched that years ago. Oh, what a funny film that is. I mean, Hasten will probably hear a cure for it soon. Hopefully. Because I can imagine there'll be some scientists out there whizzing away at figuring out a cure for the virus that's on that cruise ship. And hopefully they are successful in finding it, inoculating the people, and everything goes well. Anyways, got to go for my bath. You enjoy your bath, mate? Enjoy. Aye, indeed. Fingers crossed for them. Fingers crossed indeed. Oh, there's a beach ball sat next to the deck chair. That's nice. It's a nice looking beach, to be fair. Very open as well. I like that. So are we at Dalgety Bay? No, Kinghorn. COVID-19 was probably one of the worst things that happened in life. I can think of worse. Trust me, I can think of worse. Welcome in, Joshua Summers. Hopefully you're doing well. You're quarter Scottish. I wonder what that means for me then, because my family, they have Scottish coats of arms. And some of my family actually do come from Scotland. Choo-choo indeed. We are in a train. Alright. And off it goes. Nice looking train, that one. It is. It's the Leathermouth Link 158. And I've just realised we're 10 above the speed limit. Oh dear. That is bad practice. Mayor Road map was quiet this year, unless they're planning on some big announcement. See, this is what I'm thinking. Welcome in, Casper. How you doing? Only 10. Yeah, well, I can sometimes get in about 30 people. It just depends, really. Some routes are more popular than others. I'm good, thanks. How are you? Yeah, not too bad. I'll chat to you later about it, mate. I meant over the speed limit. Oh, yeah. Only 10, yeah. I mean, it could have gone faster, but... In the article for Mayor Roadmap, they did say that Trent Valley is coming soon. That they did. I also covered a video on that as well. So if you want to see the roadmap video that I covered, have a look. It's on the channel. What's my thoughts on the Thames Valley? It's good. I'm liking the fact that they're not going for routes that connect to each other. They're going for one that links up to a main line. Which Thames Valley is going to be an interesting route as well. Because it's separate lines across the Great Western Main Line between Slough and Twyford, I think it is. So, 3 different lines, 3 different service patterns, and a whole lot of fun. Oh. I think somebody sneezed outside. Heard that clear as day. Hopefully you guys didn't hear it. Bless you. Whoever it was. They probably have walked by now. Hey, welcome in, Andy. How you doing? Yes, Emma thought we can link all to same due to our routes so we don't have to route hop. Well... They did say that GW was not getting any extensions. So... This is probably why they meant that. Where instead of saying, oh, well, you know, we'll just add track, we're going to make it a different route instead. At least there's one thing, we get a 165 that's fully customizable in Livery Designer. That's going to be a good one. Because we haven't had anything like that before. Just hope it won't be expensive for it. Well, it's only 3 lines, and the mileage isn't that great, if I'm being honest. So I'd imagine it'll probably come at a very low price, if I'm being completely honest. But it'll definitely be over £10 at least. If I was to go on that margin, it'll probably be about 15.99 probably. Great Western Express is already good. It doesn't need any extension. Well, you see, some people think that it needs to be extended. To be fair, it's an old route with old mechanics and everything. What if it just can't be extended upon? But it can be worked on and upgraded in a different in a different route, sorta, kinda. I don't know. I mean, they probably could extend it, but it just depends on what's possible for them. I think we need the line between Reading and Exeter and Davis. It'd be nice, because then we'd be able to get, hopefully, between St Austell and Plymouth. Or if they were to extend West Cornwall Local to Par, then we can go between Par and Plymouth. So the next station stop is Aberdour, because we've stopped at Burn Island, then Dalgety Bay is next. I don't know how many people would actually agree with me on this, but we need a Perkins 158. Especially Northern's Perkins 158s, because they are just... oh, they are perfect then. Oh, I didn't read this. I'm going to release my London Overground Pacer livery. Okay, fair enough. Maybe I might do a Penn Central Pacer evil laugh. Oh god. The poor Pacer. Yes, it definitely durable, just needs to bring up the West Cornwall up to standard route. I agree with bringing the West Cornwall Local up to standards, because at the moment it's not that great. It's a nice route, don't get me wrong, but it needs visual upgrades. I reckon if given its visual upgrades, it would be the most pleasing route out there. It'd be the most best one ever. In your opinions, is the Javelin better in Medway or better in South Eastern High Speed? Or, to be fair, I got to give it to South Eastern High Speed, because you can do both high speed runs and commuter runs. So I would say you're getting better gameplay out of South Eastern High Speed with the Javelin than you are on Medway. Because not a lot of Javelins actually go all the way down to Maidstone Barracks and Tunbridge and Paddock Wood and all that lot. So, we'll see. Yeah, it's like it's 13 years old, even though it's not, but it looks it, yeah. It's because of the Todd 2 lighting that they used back in the day. If they can upgrade that, that'd be great. I'm going to overshoot Aberdour. Oh, you better stop. And quick. We all know Penn Central was a railroad that thankfully doesn't exist anymore. Penn Central. Rings a bell. What freight trains would you like to see in train summer? We're already getting the 70. I'm off now. Saw everybody in the next one. See you later, Joseph. Have a nice one. Forza Horizon 6's release on the week on Tuesday. Oh yes, I've been getting Forza Horizon 6 adverts on Spotify every so often. So I guessed it was coming. So because we're getting the 70, I'd also like to see a 59. I'd also like to see the 65. What other freight trains could we get? The 68, definitely. The 67 as well. No 67 jokes, please. Trying to think what other freight trains. Oh, the 56 would be nice. And the 57. We need to get the Thunderbirds in. Greater Anglia Route or Elizabeth Line Route DLC? Which would be better? Greater Anglia. New section of the country explored. And of course, you get the Greater Anglia stock, which they are pretty cool. I'd like to see our DRS 88 for the West Coast Main Line. Oh, which reminds me. Network Rail, I believe, have cleared the 99 for use on their railways. So we'll hopefully be seeing the flake a lot more. I remember seeing an article on it. I'd also like to see the 99 in Train Simworld. If that was ever possible, it would be fantastic. There is the Class 69. Yeah, there is. Hey, welcome back, Callum. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Thought I'd get a view of the 158 from the front. And on the exterior as well. I think a 68 should come first, then the 88. Fair enough. It's not a bad idea, to be fair. How's it going? Going well. How is it going? Went to Locomotion yesterday and then went to Darlington and did some train spotting and saw photo zoomers and a couple of Transpennine Expresses and a maintenance train. Oh, was it the Robel? Was it the Robel maintenance train? Forza Horizon 6 is going expensive. Probably will be, yeah. Got a two-tone from a 66 when train spotting the other day. Oh, I hope it was good weather for you, you think? Yeah, I think it's the Robel maintenance trains that are at Darlington. I commute there on a bus, not on a train, so I'd had to go back to the train station again because I was last there on April 1st. Good excuse to get some train spotting done, eh? It was decent, to be fair. That's alright. Oh, hang on a minute. He was moonwalking there. Must have been an interesting phone call, I guess. I tell you something, and I'll be honest with you, small plant tools like the Robel, the impact wrench, They're pretty interesting tools, and I have used an impact wrench before today. I had to on my track maintenance cars, and they are very loud. It was bacon yellow and had a decil, was the maintenance train. Fair enough. Oh, diesel. I read that as decil, sorry. The Class 88 is an electric diesel bi-mode dual mode, whilst the Class 68 is purely a diesel Joshua. Fair enough. How's your day been? It's been alright, thanks. Callum, did you hear my announcement earlier for 1,000 subscribers? I don't know if you did, to be fair. And how's everybody thinking on that as well? What does everybody think on that? Yes, you did. Oh, brilliant. I also saw the Nat Railway Museum 50-year train. Oh. That's cool. It's cool, to be honest. It is, yeah, because, like, you know, you guys have been watching me for nearly 3 years now, some of yous. He thinks it's really good. That's kind. So, you know, I think it's about time. Okay, so we're stopping at red. I wonder why. Oh, a train has been given priority over us. And that is Glen Ross with Thornton to Edinburgh Waverley. Fair enough. I had a free bus ride on a vintage bus today. Oh, awesome. It's a Class 90. No Class 90s today. But that's... Oh, that was the Railway Museum 50-year train. Oh, that's cool. All shall be revealed. All shall be revealed when I reach 1,000 subscribers, yes. Of course, my moderator knows my name. Well, he had to. He also knows what I look like as well, so... And then when I reach 1,000 subscribers, you all will. I remember the Bradford Exchange creating the King's Elizabeth II memorial train, but used an American-style steam engine instead of a British one. Fair enough. Nearly there yet? Oh, it must be because it's not at that station, so... Oh, yeah, nearly there. Queen Elizabeth, not King, silly me. It's fine, honestly, it's okay. It's going to take us a while to get used to saying God save the King rather than God save the Queen. Some people, I've seen them get tripped up singing God save the Queen instead of God save the King. Because we're all used to it, so, you know... Sorry, the National Museum 50-year train was a Class 91 number 91150. Oh, what a train that one is. Class 91, get on, Electra. Ah, if only we had that in Train Sim World, I would be flat out on that train all day. I wouldn't come away from that. I would drive it up and down the East Coast Main Line constantly. I literally would. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, Train Sim World, you know? Wink, wink. God save the Rex. Hey, never say never though. Yeah, true. I saw it and took a vid of it leaving. I also got a toot off the horn from the driver as it left. Oh, that's the best part, that. Good evening, Chris. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Currently sat at a red signal driving from 11 to Edinburgh Waverley, and we're just outside Inverkeithing. The Class 73 in Trains and Wood is still in my wish list along with the Class 71 because there's one preserved. Well, it's not a bad thing, isn't it? Out of curiosity, who is excited for Preston to Crewe? Not bad, thanks. Yourself? Yeah, not too bad, Chris. Thanks very much. I've had a good weekend, to be honest. It's been a nice one, yeah. I'm most excited for Trent Valley. Fair enough. Might have to pick it up, to be honest. Yeah. Because I know a few people, when it was first announced, was excited for Preston to Crewe. But are you still excited for Preston to Crewe? Has Trent Valley sort of captured your eyes and you're thinking to yourself, nah, I want that instead? It's fine if that's the case, because obviously, you know, it's nice to have another modern day West Coast mainline route. It also helps me out because if I know what's trending, you know, I know what route to pick up first. So then it helps with the views, helps brings people into the channel, and that's the game plan going forward, hopefully. What steam trains do you think should come next? Ooh, you think Sir Nigel Gresley, A4, or Duchess of Hamilton? Definitely Sir Nigel Gresley. Mallard, definitely. And maybe a 9F. But also like a tank engine. Well, we got Thomas the tank engine, you know. I changed my YouTube profile pic to a sunset. I noticed it's really nice. Is Preston to Crewe the one that's going to be in the 80s? Yes, Chris, it is. It's going to be a cracking route as well. Gonna love it. Back again, had to do some jobs. No worries, Sam. We've all got our own chores and stuff to do, haven't we? You're welcome, Lee. It's a nice picture. Trent Valley caught my eyes because it's large, but I will get Preston to Crewe purely because of the Class 20 variants. Just Trains had a Class 47 fetish, and we'll get Whitehaven for the 107. It's the 108, but I got what you meant. 108, not 107, dang it. Yeah, it's fine. Surprising that the textures are still staying. Oh, that's a nice little bit of detail there. Is that meant to be a whale? So if that's meant to be a whale, why is our mastery a shark that jumps out of the water and back in again? Please tell me. Trent Valley is going to be great, you're right. To be fair, I wouldn't like to be in water with sharks. No, thank you. No, thank you. Not at all. Trent Valley, yeah. Trent Valley is going to be great. I agree. So, how's everyone's evening been going so far, you know? Anybody had their Sunday dinners yet? I know I'm still waiting for mine. But it's alright, I know sometimes Sunday dinner can take a while to cook. Do you think if I offered my 150-1 to a third-party Dovetail developer for a route, would they accept it if it was done? I mean, give it a try. You never know. It could be what they're looking for, you know? Give it a go, mate. Why not? You don't know until you try. I know quite a few people who would actually like a 150-1 as well in Train Sim World. I'll be honest with you, I know quite a few, including myself. So, if ever you think it, and if ever you want to do it, just go for it, mate. See what they say. And you as well, yeah. Evening has been good, thanks. That's fantastic. Southwest side, so don't really know that area well. Fair enough. Lee had his at 2. Nice. Which trains would have more fictional zany routes like Holiday Express Runaway Elf, like a zoo route or a carnival route where you can drive trains on roller coaster tracks? Send that in. Send that in as a suggestion. You know? Some people might be thinking the same. On call with my mate, no worries, Callum. See, this is something that Train Simul could do with ideas from the community, which is why they've got a suggestions tab in their Dovetail Discord. A lot of people use them daily, and it's good to see, because I can imagine they can't get through to them all, but I can imagine they've seen some of the suggestions out there and gone, right, this is how many upvotes this has compared to how many upvotes that has. So that'd be nice if they were taking our suggestions and actually making them into routes. Because then I could call that giving back to the community, in a way. Even though they do give quite a bit, I will say. Alright, S-car stop marker. Lovely. So what else does Fife include? Oh, well, I can have a look at the timetable after I finish the service for you. Because obviously we'll do some free roaming afterwards. Might explore beyond the borders. Actually, thinking on. I know on Fife Circle you can go as far as Inverkeithing. Do you know what I'd like to see in Train Sim World? Very random. When you're in spring, falling blossom. Between like February and May time, falling blossom. It would set the atmosphere for spring so well, and it would proper distinguish it. Not like a ton load of falling blossom, just like a couple of blossom trees here and there, and it just gently falls on the track. Rex, would I wear a kilt, lol? I mean, to wear it traditionally, it'd be a bit cold. Of course, don't ask. If you don't know, don't ask. But I don't think I would, but I can imagine my ancestors in the past did. I have two options with my game when it's done. Either upload it as own game and get more profit, or offer it to Dovetail and see if they accept it. Question is though, does Dovetail pay third-party devs? On that note, I don't know. That's information I do not have, I'm afraid. I wouldn't like to speculate they do or don't either, so on that one, I'm going to say it's unfair for me to answer. Because I literally don't know. Oh, is he new line to 11? Reopened last year, I think, in Transmo 6. Yes, I'm on the 11 line with the Leavenworth livery. Obviously, we're on Fife for the 4th now, but we were at 11 earlier at the start of the stream. So if you want to see 11, just jump to the start of the stream. Also, welcome in, Caldo. Hopefully you're doing well. Might get Blossom with that Japanese route. You might, yeah, you might. And hopefully, if we do, it gets added to other routes like these. You know, as like a nice feature that brings out spring. I'd like to see that. They should do a Judo Class 158 and a Northern Class 158 as well. Good stream this. Thank you, Callum. I'm gonna have to look into the Dovetail Games thing. Absolutely. I think it's the third-party program. It's like a partner program or something like that. But yeah, have a look into it. Is that the Highlands now? Nope. This is going into Dalmeny after Fair for the 4th. You can get a Judo R158 from Creators Club Samsung Squid. Yeah, but I think what they mean is they want a proper one. Cool, nice to see old lines get reopened in real life and then included in simulations too. Yes, you can thank Rivet Games for that one actually. Because Rivet Games made Fife Circle. Been decent weather for me today. Same here. 3 people left as soon as I said that. Wow. That's very kind of you guys. You've got to give Rivet some credit. And 2 more. My God. I have my SATs tomorrow. Good luck. Hopefully you pass. Didn't suggest Duo 1. I want Northern instead. We have way too much Duo stock. Fair enough. Oh. Oh dear. We need guard modes on Southeastern, High Speed and ECML. It's uneven. I'd like to see guard modes on ECML. But here's the problem. For a good guard mode session, you'd need between Newcastle and York. Because Doncaster to Peterborough, whilst it's great, it's only 4 stations. Newcastle to York would give you in between 5 stations, well 6 actually, because you'd be going from Newcastle to York. And with Newcastle being the 7th station, you'll have 6 stations to guard at, which will be nice. .387, mate, because it's a 2nd gen Electrostar, it's much better. Also as well, if you go south from here and you go all the way down this line and you keep going and you keep going, you join up with ScotRail Express, Edinburgh to Glasgow. Obviously Glasgow Queen Street is not modelled in this, in fact quite a few stations are missing after somewhere. Hey, welcome in, Typical Nathan Trends. I was hoping you were going to pop in. Yeah, after a certain station, it's gone after. I think it's Linlithgow. But yeah, just south of Dalmeny is where the early will start. South of Dalmeny. So Typical Nathan's, Typical Nathan, the actual abbreviation is OLE, not OHLE. They changed it. I got taught that on my track induction and my OLEC 1. Oh, I can see where they had space on the cess for it. Cheers for telling me that. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. Because when I came in saying, oh, OHLE, there was something going, no, OLE. I thought, oh, fair enough. Lee's Nan loves Highland cattle. Fair enough. We get clearance for 100 mph. We have to stay under 90 mph. That is true. The Azumers will be able to use the wires from Dalmeny all the way to King's Cross. It'll make travel time a lot easier for them as well. They'll be able to use the wires from north of Kinghorn to Ladybank once up there as well. Oh, nice. Hate Mondays, to be honest. Do you know, that reminds me of a really good 80s song. From Boomtown Rats, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so we are now approaching Edinburgh Gateway, and then we'll have are we stopping at South Gyle? No, we're going straight to Haymarket. Fair enough. It's a manic Monday, lol. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. If you know the song, well, congrats to you. Looked into Dovetail thing, I'd rather sell it separately as own game. I mean, fair enough, it's up to you. But the idea is there. I'm wondering if you have to be a certain age as well to be a third-party developer partnered with Dovetail Games. Because they'll probably have some laws for it as well. Also got 17 of you lovely people watching on this fine Sunday evening. Thank you so much for popping in and spending your Sunday evening with us all, really. Seems simpler since I had to restart on Trends and will edit it, whereas I've begun on Unity already. Ah, I get, yeah. I'll definitely age as well, yeah. There's a wheelchair symbol on both carriages. Oh, nice. Got to go so I can rest ready for my Sats tomorrow. Alright, Casper, thanks for popping in. Good luck on your Sats tomorrow. And don't stress about it, mate. You'll do fine. Just dropped a like. Thank you so much, Callum. I met my mum love Highland cattle. Yeah, I think I understood what you meant. See you later, Casper. Drop a like before I go. Bye. Thanks so much. It's really kind of you, mate. So we're not stopping at South Gile, or South Gile, whichever one it is. I think it's mostly South Gile. I've never heard it as South Giles, so I'm gonna go with South Gile because that sounds more nicer and more better as well, and it sounds the most accurate. Behind the yellow line, mate. Away. Should know. Naughty that. It is. If they're not 1.25 metres away from the nearest running rail, they are literally endangering themselves. There's electrification foundations at Thornton Junction and the Leven line is full of masts. Oh, nice. I would love to play the bagpipes. Aye. Mull of Kintyre. That's good on bagpipes. Hey, welcome in, Maverick. Hello, Rex. Hope you've had a good weekend so far. I sure have. Hopefully you've had a good weekend too. They're cooked, if not behind the yellow line. Yeah, basically, I wish Fife and Trentwood had fully working GSMR. Oh, it'd be lovely. Hopefully, they roll out fully working GSMR as a feature for Train SimWorld. Because if they do that, oh, take my money. Literally, I would say that. Be one of the best features that they'll ever implement. Hey Rex, hope I'm not too late. How are you doing? Not doing too bad, Ryan Trackside. How are you doing? I'm currently just finishing a service from Leven to Edinburgh, and we're going to be live for the next 35 minutes, so you've caught me in time, mate. I just got Medway Valley, so that'll be my next few videos. Oh, you'll enjoy it, especially the Medway Valley 375 sounds. They are just, oh, they're just top tier, mate. They are proper top tier. Would it be as good as dispatching, though? I mean, yeah, give me dispatcher mode. Proper take my money. I'd love to do that. Because you get dispatches in real life on stations, so if we're trying to make Train SimWorld as real as possible, dispatcher mode, yeah, it needs to happen. Doing pretty good, just doing a service with the Class 363 on the Leipzig-Dresden route. Ooh, nice. Medway is awesome, well worth the price. Indeed, I would say. Can hear the humming of the 385 nearby, so there is certainly one at Edinburgh somewhere. Dispatcher would be interesting, but Dovetail Games would like to make it bugless at launch, unlike the guard mode lol. Well, hopefully they're able to. Well, that was silly. You're supposed to see the indicator there, Rex. Oh, they've got a 3 as well. Now, I'm slightly interested as to why there's no feather here. Because there's platform 0 here as well. Unless, of course, the feather was further back. Which it probably was. Why didn't they add Leven via Dunfermline services? I'm not too sure. Maybe it's a timetable they had at the back. Try again. Maybe it's a timetable that they had back then. And it's what it said on the timetable. Or maybe they're missing certain elements that make up that service. Dispatching is currently only a scenario on Riviera Line, so maybe in Transmo 7. Maybe. Proper dispatching would be nice. It would be. Looks like this has been a nice run. Or has been. It really has been. I've enjoyed it quite a lot. Struggling to keep on time though. One thing I will say. Player Rock, could you try switching your HUD 52 normal? I want to see if yours is working. But mine isn't for some reason. Thing is about dispatching is that you pretty much do nothing for a while if it's not a really busy station. Well, this is the thing, you see. If you're able to switch between dispatching and driving as like a comprehensive switch, like any time you want, that would be really cool because you can do so much of dispatching and then you can do some driving and then you can switch to garden. You know, try and make it, try and get the much out of it as possible. And if I'm being completely honest, I would introduce dispatcher mode at really busy stations. I wouldn't just put it at like a 2-platform station in the middle of nowhere, if I'm being honest. Because for one, that wouldn't make sense, and for two, it would be as boring as hell. But I agree with that statement, I do. I absolutely agree with that. What route should I do in Transmo 6? Glasgow Cathcart. Seeing as we're on the ScotRail route tonight. Really looking forward to the Tudami line and the Marlow branch in Thames Valley. Likewise, really good routes them two are going to be. Can't wait for them. Depends on the station it will work, say Paddington, St Pancras, Euston, etc. Yeah, I would put it at real big stations, not really small stations, because then dispatch. So what I would put instead is, for those smaller stations, have it as an option for all of them actually as well. So that if you want to dispatch, that's your option, you know, type of thing. And then anytime you want to leave dispatcher mode, you just press a button or you bring up the menu and... yeah. As long as it doesn't send you straight back to the menu of the actual game itself and it puts you back on timetable mode where you're able to drive a train, that'd be fantastic. Lots of quantum mechanics to go through, but I can imagine it's feasible. I might leave now. Rex. Best thing would be signalling or smaller branches with levers and semaphores. Oh, you're right on that. I'd love to see that as well. But a signaler's job isn't just maintaining the track. It can also answer some emergency calls as well. Class 3 and Cathcart? Yeah, sounds a good one. They also need proper full routes for the Pendolinos and Averos for you to guard. That's true. I agree. Guard mode is bad on certain trains like the diesel HSTs, for example. Yeah, true. Doing a Newton service in the 380/0. Nice. Will Inspector Sands please report to the operation rooms immediately? Eh? What is that even about? Due to a report emergency, will passengers leave the station immediately? Not. Oh, I can hear some bagpipes going on. Go for it, sunshine. I like how if you come here it goes quiet. You've never heard that phrase before on Station Inspector Sands? No, I haven't. That's new to me. Almost done with that video I told you about. Just have some more voice recordings to do. Those bagpipes drive me insane every time they are playing. No offence to the Scots here. None taken, obviously. None taken. Wesley got 15,045 AP. I got 15,367 AP. Oh, God. So Inspector Sands means that there has been a fire detected in the building, but has not been confirmed yet. So Inspector Sands is playing in the title to notify staff. Oh, right. That is actually interesting. Obviously, I was only taught basic stuff along the on the PA, not title. Yeah, I was only taught trackside stuff and track maintenance stuff. So things like station stuff, I've not been taught. So that's interesting. Okay, so we'll return to menu because somebody wanted to see the timetable for Fife Circle. I can deliver. But yeah, that's interesting, Rovedex. That's cool. Rex, what's it called when the overhead wires change? When the overhead wires change? What do you mean by change? Could you elaborate for me, please? Because I know I've only done an OLEC 1, but this could be like OLEC 2 or OLEC 3 or more higher what you're asking. But ask away. And I'll see if I can reply to it for the knowledge that I've got. Like the Terminator things on the side of the masts. Think he means changing from electric to diesel. I don't think it has a name, to be fair. I think it's just end of electrification area. Or end of electrified route. It's when the current changes. Current changes. I'd imagine it'd be 25 kV all the way through. I'm not sure about current change. So Inspector Sands is not a person, it's just a phrase, and that means all staff members must report to the operation room immediately. Oh, cool. Trentmore has come a long way since Trentmore 2020 came out. That's true. It's when the current changes. I'm not too sure. I'll have to refer to my notes on that one. I'll get back to you, Typical Nathan. If you're in my server, I'll get back to you after I've looked through my notes. Might be power changeover, you know. Could be. Okay, so you get two timetables with this, depending if you've got the 158 or not. The normal timetable, you have 6 services for the Flying Scotsman, which go around the Fife. You've got the Class 170, which does 175 services. You've got the 385, which does 67 services. It's the 4-car service, and they are mostly between... Why is that one 18 minutes? That's not normal. Why is that one 18 minutes? Wait. Why is that one 18 minutes? Hey Rex, do you know how I can live stream from YouTube to an Xbox? I'm afraid not. Discord link, yeah, I can grab it. Hold on a second. That's what it's called when you change from electric to diesel. Hold on, let me just go get the Discord link. I've forgotten to put it on the stream again. Right. There we go, Discord link. I'll just pin that for you guys as well. I'll be off now, Rex. Good to see you. Good to see you too, Maverick. Thanks for popping in, and I'll hopefully see you another time. I don't know how you can stream from YouTube from Xbox. I don't know how you're going to do that. But yeah, these are all of the services that you can drive on the route. Some of them are 18 minutes. What are they doing? What are they doing if they're 18 minutes long? Off the phone with my mate now. Fair enough. Fair enough. You get the Class 40, which does 2 services. Class 45 Circle Rail Tour. And then the LMS Jubilee, which does the Jubilee Lunchtime Circular. You also got the Sprinter Express timetable, which we were just on. So you got the 158 with the 11 services. And the normal 158 services as well. The specific 11 livery does a lot less. So just thought I'd let you know. You've got the Flying Scotsman on here, which does 1 service. You've got the Class 170, which does 35 services now. You've got the 380, which is the 3 car, I believe. Which they're all 5 or 7 minutes long. 385 is... Sorry, that's the 380. My apologies. The 385 is on here as well, does the same. And then the 66 does about 3 services around the Fife. DMs. Oh, thanks for sending me that. That's very kind of you. I'll have a watch of that. Also, welcome into the Discord server. There we go. The 170 looks nice, as does the 385 and the 380. It does. What do you prefer, the 380 or the 385? I'll send another one. Will better view. Definitely. No worries. Okay, so we're going to go into free roam just for a short moment, and we're going to Haymarket, and we're going to do a little bit of exploration. Alrighty then. So we need a platform that's not in use. Is this platform in use? No. Is this platform in use? No. Right. We'll use this platform. Spawner 153, because why not? Inspection train will work. Service you're doing is 25 minutes. Awesome. All we're doing, folks, is a little inspection of the line. So next time you're at a station and you hear the inspector sounds, it could be that there's a fire, or it could be that there is... Alright. Right. Gonna try and get all the way down to Linlithgow. Be cool to have the London Underground asset inspection train in Trensmold. That's unfortunately probably impossible now because they have all been scrapped. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame they've all been scrapped. Okay, so we're going to be doing some exploration, as I said. Long stretch this. It is. It's a very long stretch. But I want to show you how far you can get on this map before, you know, all the scenery starts disappearing. Because I don't know how many people know, but I believe they built Fife Circle off Edinburgh to Glasgow. I'm probably one of the last people to actually figure this out. But I remember back in Trensmold 4, people were telling me this, and I was like, really? And I looked for, and I tried finding out for myself when I was on PlayStation 4, but the game kept on crashing back then. So now that I'm on PS5 and I've remembered to do this, I'm going to have a nice look to see if they were right. I'd imagine they were right, to be fair, but something spontaneous at an end of a stream, you know? Something to keep the curiosity going. Can't wait to go to Greece in the summer. Oh, enjoy yourself in the summer at Greece. Fife Circle uses the Edinburgh asset from Edinburgh to Glasgow. Yeah. What's that livery? It's the inspection train. Network Rail inspection train. It is VIU 2. And it is 153376. So sometimes when a train retires, it can be used by Network Rail to inspect track faster than putting men and boots on ground walking along the cest. These trains will scan the track and they'll build up comprehensive detail, and it's also good for showing track workers where they need to work as well. It also identifies problems with the rail as well. Doesn't this unit top out at 75 mph? Well, we'll have a look, won't we? But yeah, this is why they use inspection trains, because it makes a track worker's life much easier. Oh, okay. So this is Edinburgh Park, as you guys know. In which we'll now continue. Yep, it is basically flat out at 75 on a 0.1% gradient as well. It's a decent run I'm doing, to be honest. Nice. Oh, shed run. Well, would you look at that? Typical Nathan, we're actually not on Edinburgh to Glasgow. We're on Fife Circle still. Would you believe it? You can send a train out the barrier and you can go as far as Linlithgow. In fact, you can go... Well, in fact, and actually, you can go all the way to Glasgow Queen Street as well. Oh yeah, I had it all the way to Queen Street. So we're exploring that today on this stream. 385 brakes releasing is weird. You can hear it when you're not even next to it. I know. It's been like that since Train Simul 3, unfortunately. Something that has been left unfixed for a while now. But to be fair, they are prioritising blurred textures and add-on mountains and stuff. Issue is the wires were missing at Winchborough Junction. Fair enough. It's not great, to be honest. Yeah. Since Class 153 is converted from the 155, Class 155 in Train Simul wouldn't be impossible. No, you're right, it wouldn't be. Especially since there are 7 still left in service under Northern. And I saw one at York last month. And I took a picture of it as well. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that. Lovely bit of scenery, isn't it? Then we get eaten by trees. Ah. Bridge to go over as well, the road underneath. Got 16 of you lovely people watching, thanks for popping in. Still remember when before Train Simul 4 people painted the Class 395 Javelin in the IAT's 80 times liveries. That is so true. I remember that as well. Because I was on Train Simul 2 at the time. Because I never had Train Simul 3, unfortunately. But I do remember that. Very much. can imagine all of us at some point did play Train Sim World 2020. I know I did. And it's nice to see that this game has come so well from that time period. It does have a lot of bugs though, I will definitely say, and they do need addressing and fixing, but at least they are going through it slowly, making sure that when they make those fixes don't get broken when they make new ones, if you get my meaning. And of course it's going to take its time, but at least there's one thing. We can enjoy games and routes like these. And hoping the bug fixing process starts becoming more successful and releases and launches become bug free, hopefully, at some point. Sounding the horn for the track workers, which are there. I wouldn't be sitting on there. It will get there, you're right, it will. It just takes time. That was Winchburg Junction. Fair enough. I bet you that's why the track workers are there. Because they sometimes fill the mast in with ballast as well, and sometimes they can leave them hollow. Two trains uses that line to Dalmeny, Queen Street to Dundee services. Fair enough. Got to have patience, to be honest. Patience is a virtue never to be broken. That's one thing I was always taught when I was a child. Oh, we got to 76! Really don't care about bugs in Train Sim World, or do I care about what's inaccurate in Train Sim World routes? I look aside from that and just play Train Sim World because I like choo-choo trains. Fair enough. There are others out there who care quite a lot. I'm one of them as well, because sometimes the bugs causes the game to be very difficult to play, and I do submit bug reports as well whenever I can. So I mean, I noticed today when I was on Manchester Airport commuter, I noticed the track sometimes switches from bullhead to flat bottom rail, but they've still got the chairs when they've got flat bottom rail. And the flat bottom rail doesn't require chairs because it's basically flat on one end so it can stand on its own. So my question is, why are the chairs still there? They need fast clips and pandrol clips instead. See, that's one thing I've noticed today. So, you know. And I've probably lost about half of yous now, if not more. Digital games can fix every single bug or glitch in one day magically. I know that, don't you worry. Train Sim World community should take notes when they say Dovetail Games fixes nothing. Well, that's them. If they want to go on that route, they can do. Me, I'm one of these people where I'm like going, give it time, we'll see results. Also, did you notice the overhead wires have disappeared? And the scenery is starting to disappear. You'll see the trees disappear in a moment as we approach Linlithgow. I enjoy playing Train Sim World, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. You compare this to Edinburgh to Glasgow's Linlithgow, you wouldn't think it's the same place. But it's interesting how this exists out of bounds, still playable, and you're still able to drive on it. Oh, and look, the overhead wires come back. You can tell that one was closed down though. Hello again, Rex. I don't know if you remember me. Austin's Trains? Yes, of course I do. How you doing, mate? Got a 385 in. I enjoy playing Train Simulator, to be honest. I know. We all do. Besides, other games have glitches too. That is true. There's never going to be a game released where there's no glitches. I know that. I'm good, thanks. What about you? I'm doing very well, thanks.
Smoking is prohibited at all stations.
Train Simulator 60 needs a Harry Potter train. It does. Then Lithgow. Yep, you're right. We've made it in time. Okay, let's put the tail lights on. Right, out of all the iterations of Train Sim World, what's your favourite Train Sim World soundtrack? Has to be Train Sim World 4's. I enjoy that one the most. Okay, so here we are at Linlithgow, where we will be ending tonight's stream. That was cool, to be fair. It is, isn't it? You can go further than Linlithgow, but you can't spawn here. It's a really good choice, indeed it is. Alright, so I'm going to leave it here. Went to North York Moors Railway today and saw a couple of 37s with steam on the back. One of the 37s was Great Rocks. Yes, that's right. So yes, unfortunately I'm going to have to leave it here tonight because, you know, I've got some tea to eat and everything. And I hope you all enjoyed. Please do make sure to leave a like, subscribe and all that good stuff. And can't wait to see you all in my next stream. I won't be streaming next Wednesday, it'll be next Sunday, so make sure you're there for that one. Alright guys? As always, do make sure to look out for any videos next week, because I will be posting some. Alright, excuse me. Alright, good night everyone.